What is up, guys? Blake back at it again with a Spoopy deck profile. I meant to do this a couple days ago. We had Goat Night, and I decided to play a Halloween type deck. Skull Servant, Reaper, Halloween type mashup. And it's Halloween tonight, so I might as well do profile tonight. But anyway, this was just for a laugh. Like, it wasn't too serious or anything. I try to do that every Halloween. Last year I played the Destiny board deck. I went 2-2, I think, which was kind of funny. I went 1-2 tonight. I only had 3 rounds, but it was a good time. Round 1 was against Dan and his Zombie Chaos, which was a pretty cool deck. Game 1, like I played some funny cards in this. I was down to like 280 life, and we'll get into why in a bit. But I won game 1. Went on the crackback. I top decked Mystic Tomato and won. It was funny. And then game 2 took like 20 minutes. He couldn't get over a certain card. I'll get into that in a sec. And it like saved me for a few turns, but I still lost the game. And then time was called like turn 2 in game 3. So we're gonna get double loss. But I was like, I'll give it to you, man. He's like, cool, you're awesome. So I gave up round 1. Round 2, I went against Destiny board, like I mentioned before, against Crystal. Shout out to her. 2 of her, but the deck is so very weak to MST and Heavy Storm. I know that firsthand because I played that too last year. So 2 of her, nothing crazy, and then actually like normal Skull Servant a couple times against her and attacked directly. It's funny. Round 3, I just got bodied by an actual good deck, Chaos Warrior. Shout out to Joel. But yeah, so I went 1-2, fun deck. Let's get into it real quick. So obviously you got to play 3 Skull Servant. If you're playing Skull Servant, Spoopy deck. Like I said, attacked directly with him a couple times. He's level 1, so you can play Metamorphosis to get into your 1,000 Eyes Restrict. Next up, obviously, is the King himself. I had him up to 3k at one point, but he couldn't attack because my opponent had 1,000 Eyes out, so that was the highlight, though. Yeah, like I said, he's level 1 as well, so you can meta him into Restrict. And then we have the floaters. 3 Pyramid Turtle, obviously. Zombie deck, you gotta play this card. It's like one of the best floaters in the game, and Goat. And then 3 Tomato. Can also get out Skull Servant. Let's move this over a tiny bit. Can also get out Skull Servant, but also gets out other cards in the deck. Funny enough. Yeah, Tomato's pretty good floater. I can't quite get it in there. Okay, there we go. Next up is Sangan. You gotta play Sangan. He's a Spoopy card too. Searches basically anything in the deck. Spirit Reaper, Zombie, and a Reaper card. I think I resolved this effect once, so I got ripped a card. And you can play 2 or 3, but I just figured 1 was enough due to space. I had to play 1 Emissary. I love this art, and he's a Reaper card. He's Spoopy, and he searches Skull Servant. When he's sent from field to grave, both players add level 3 or lower normal to hand. Obviously, no one else plays normal, so I played that to get him, discard him, and feel him. But it never resolved it. I think I got Delinquent Duel away. Now this card, Castle of Dark Illusions, was in here for a laugh. I think it was game 1, round 1 against Dan. He attacked it face down. I did a non-multiple 50 damage to him, so that was pretty funny. Unfortunately, it boosts all zombies on the field when it's flipped, and it boosts his Pyramid Turtle. So there you go. Speaking of zombies, the Pumpkin, the King of the Ghosts. Yeah, big booty, 2k. Dan could not get over him. This like saved me for like 5 turns. And yeah, it's just funny. And he also gets pumped up by Dark Illusions. That never happened because this game is too fast for Metal Raider format. So, well, the GOAT format's too fast for Metal Raider cards. So, speaking of bricks, Reaper of the Cards, I never resolved his effect to like tribute set, flip him up, get rid of a trap, but he's a Reaper card. Mystic Tomato I'm out. You can meta into Reaper on the Nightmare, but that never happened. Also has weird stats, 1380 and 1930. That was pretty funny. I unfortunately broke on him a lot. One Vampire Lord is just cool. He's a good card. Got him out with Pyramid Turtle a lot. Use its effect. You can meta him into Reaper as well. And the one Tribe Infecting, just all around good goat card. Is that one for a reason. Discard Zombies to Grave. Reborn them with Book of Life. Discard Skull Servant or King to increase King. Just a good card. All around. And that's all the monsters. Next are the spells. We'll get the one-offs out of the way. Pot of Greed, obvious. Graceful Charity, broke. Liquid Duo, broke. Snatch Steal, broke. Pot of Greed, broke. Premature Barrel, Spoopy card. Heavy Storm, MST. And yeah, those are the one-offs there. And then of course you have the one sec here. Then you have the, where'd it go? Oh, they're there. 2 Book of Life for zombies. I thought 3 was kind of bricky, so there were times when I actually couldn't activate it, like obviously first turn, and I had too many Fiends in Grave, so funny enough. But 2 is good. Banishes Chaos Food too from your opponent, which is great. 2 Swap. A lot of floaters, obviously gonna run this. And 3 meta. Best card, one of the best cards in the deck. Like I said, get it 1,000 Eyes. Get it Reaper, and then the traps, Mirror Force, Torrential Ring, Call the Haunted, Spoopy, and 2 Regeki Break. Discard Zombies, again, pop floaters, pop flip monsters. Really good card in this deck, actually. And that's the main deck, clean 40. Fusion deck. 3,000 Eyes, might as well, since there's no limit. Or play 3 meta anyway. Next we have the Flame Ghost. It requires Skull Servant to make, but I never got him out with meta. Would have been funny, like send a Sangan, search, and then get him out. Same stats as same attack as Sangan, so it would have been fine. But no, it didn't come up. Didn't draw those 2 cards together. We got Dragon de Fuego Ascuro for, like, I'm playing Snatch Steal, so like just any level you can make, you can meta it away to make something. And he's pretty cool. Then we have the rank, we're level 5s. Reaper, I summoned him once off of Vampire and meta, but then he got VLS'd. He got banished. Didn't actually attack with him, unfortunately. Then we have Dark Balter, standard, never summoned him. Fiend Skull. And then we have the 6s, which are Ryu Senshi, didn't summon. Dark Blade, I love this card, never summoned. John McCain, never summoned. Last Warrior and Twin Headed, never summoned. And the 2 Gatling, never summoned. But they're there just in case, so. In case I take a DMOC or something. And then side, 3 Kaiku, definitely should have mained this, because I went against like 2 Chaos decks. Great card. He's a Ghost Destroyer, so I could have mained him as well. But anyway, I want to put in more zombies. 2 Night Assailant. This was like for going first to pop flip monsters, floaters, and he's like a cool, scary looking card. And Graceful Charity and 2 of them are just, you know, hilarious. You just add both back. That never came up though. 2 Noblemen should have been main, but I wanted to put in silly cards instead. But I had to side at least. Amazing card. Again, for the floaters and the flips especially. 2 Bait Doll. Obviously should be Dust Tornado, but it's like a voodoo card, so I wanted to do that. Never opened it. Never saw it. 3 Threatening for the OTK decks. Chris plays like Rescue Cat OTK, and honestly against Chaos Warriors would have been good too, because Dan's Luke and everything. But never, I don't think I saw it once. And then 3 Magic Drain, just because it's a silly, scary looking card. It's just funny to like set it and they MST it, and you play this, and I think they have to discard a spell if they have one. I'm not sure, but you know, might negate a heavy, might negate a delinquent or a greed or graceful. So, but never saw it, unfortunately. I saw it in every time I went first though. Yeah, that's the deck. Like I said, 40 cards, 15. Funny enough, the extra fusion deck is 15. just a silly deck to play on Halloween or during Halloween. Obviously, you would, if you want to play Skull Servant, you probably play like a more zombie looking deck. And next year I might try it again, just play Magical Merchant variant where you just mill a bunch of monsters, make King like 5k, or like bump up Chaos Necromancer like 1,000,000 points. So I saw a variant of that, looked pretty fun. Optic Camouflage on either of those is funny. Attack directly for game, and then play like Gravity Bind, Level Limit. I'll try that next year probably. I have the cards now. I have the thing. Shout out to Dan and Adam for getting me the zombie stuff and Skull Servant stuff on short notice. I was able to play his deck. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Obviously, there's a lot of funny, bricky cards in this, but let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you played any scary decks during Halloween, or if you played Goat or what have you. And hope you got a lot of treats this Halloween. But until next time, bye-bye.